couple of things, right? So I'm shooting with, my monitors are making a rack of noise. I'm in the lab. I am shooting with my new 28 to 70 Sigma. My new. I'm not saying it's new, but I'm really just doing a test. I'm trying to get a feel for not only the lens, and I'm by myself, so I couldn't really focus because the problem with the 28 to 70 on an APS-C sensor, I think that's right. Christopher, who is this? I don't even know who this is. Oh, Chris Johnson. I had to hit him back. Is that a 28 becomes somewhere close to like a 40, 42. So, I mean, really, it's more, I need some space pretty much. Now, I do have a 10 to 20 and a 17 to 50 Sigma, but I've had those a while, right? So I want to kind of get into just utilizing new stuff that I got. And I got everything from different reasons. I got multiple cameras. I wanted the Sigma look across the board. So I went with a lot of different Sigma cameras. But not only am I testing that lens, I'm not really worried about the lens because I know when I'm behind the camera, it'll work perfect. I'm really testing this mic, and I really want your opinion on this mic. So just to let you know, I went out and let me give you the whole backstory. And let me see, I'm looking around, and I'm terrible. But so I had purchased this, and I got everything up on my shelf, right? So I had purchased some, if you can see it, right? I don't know if it's in focus or not. The Alvoxcom wireless, dual wireless UHF. And they sounded okay, a little more, the noise floor was a little high. But they sounded pretty good. But I had also purchased some Rode SmartLav Plus mics, which are these. So I purchased two of these, not knowing that, one, I couldn't hook them up without an additional cable to any wireless system because they come with a TRRS, tip ring something in sleeve, right? And all I really needed was the TRS, the tip ring sleeve connection to make them work. So Rode sells an adapter, right? The SC3. I didn't grab that adapter. Yes, I did. I lied. I grabbed two of them because I got two Lab Smarts. But they didn't work with the Alvoxcom because Alvoxcom uses their proprietary mono mics with just a single mono tip, so not a dual, and it wouldn't work. So after doing my research and realizing that the noise floor issue affected a lot of people, I said, well, let me just upgrade. And you know the standard, I'm a Rode guy if you don't know, the standard is just kind of going with the Rode Wireless Go. But if you know me and know how I work, right? I'm that same guy. I don't buy DJI stuff. Why? Because everybody buys DJI. So I have a Nafi, I have a Unique. So I mean, I have different drones because I stay away from DJI. And kind of similar with everything, right? Even though I have NTG2s, video micros, the SmartLav Pluses, I really wanted to see what was competitive out there in the market because sometimes I just don't want to just go with the standard or the norm in America just because. Plus, by the time I had that setup all connected, I was talking about $500, and I would have liked to pay half of that. So I actually did. So I ended up going with the Comica Boom XD. Real dope, real dope. So I'm testing it now. This whole conversation is me using now I am using the Comica Boom XD, but I'm using the SmartLav Plus mic. So you'll get a feel for that combination. I know on YouTube a lot of people aren't doing that combination. And you can get those labs pretty cheap if you look for them. And I recommend it. I mean, to me, they sound way better than even the other basic Rode mics because I think they do some EQing because of the expectation that they're going to go into a cell phone. So I think they sound great. I'm going to see how it sounds going through this Comica. It may be a little hot. I looked at the levels. I didn't think it was too hot, but we'll see what it sounds like. And if I need to EQ it while I'm editing this clip, I'll do that. but this is just a test. So what you're looking at, oh, by the way, I'm shooting this on my Canon SL3. I'm a diehard Canon guy, mainly because I have Canon glass. And I'm one of those people that, while I would like to try Sony, I'm not going to try Sony at the expense of buying the quality of glass I have. Because if you think of owning a, so I have the 10 to 22, 10 to 20, 10 to 22, I don't know. Straight 3.5, right? That's $400. 17 to 50, $300. I have the 28 to 70 or 24 to 20, whatever I have, Sigma, which is another $400 or $500. Then I have the 7200, 70 to 200, which is another, who knows. And that's just my Sigma collection. If I have to replace all of those plus all of my prime lenses, I'm into the thousands of dollars, and I don't want to do that, just switch just over to Sony. And while I like Sony, I really love the Canon color science. So I'm on my SL3. I hate that Canon will not release 1080p at 24 frames. But if you know me also, I'm a Blackmagic guy. So for all of my cinema work, I have two pockets, right? The 4K and the old pocket. And if I'm shooting in 1080p for a movie, I'll use both of those. Both of them have adapters on them. So I use all of my Canon glass, and it is what it is. I actually enjoy it. So anyway, tell me how it sounds. I can talk forever, but I really wanted to do a test, throw it up on YouTube, and really get your feedback. This is Kev Jones. Don't forget to subscribe to. This is a new channel we're starting. Myself, the Will and Kev Show, and we do it live. We do it on Zoom, but we really want to do these personal, in person, not just reviews, but just kind of talking about what we have, why we got it. Because a lot of people don't tell the backstory. They like selling stuff. We like telling our experience and our story. So tune into the Will and Kev Show. Don't forget to subscribe. We have a ton of stuff, and I'm gonna talk about it all. Until the next time, deuces.